Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pubo-Rama, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about special cargo as a money-making method in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Is it good? Is it bad? I'll be breaking into everything you need to know in today's video, so make sure you stay tuned, but let's get straight into it. First thing we're going to talk about is the warehouses themselves. There are 3 different sized warehouses when it comes to special cargo. The easiest and cheapest to buy is a small, but there's 2 problems with a small warehouse. First of all, the value of the crates themselves are not worth nearly as much as a medium or a large warehouse. And more specifically, a small warehouse can only store up to 16 crates. A medium warehouse can store up to 42, and a large can store 111 crates. If you want my advice when it comes to buying warehouses, save up a lot of money, maybe around $2 million, wait for the large warehouses to go on sale and purchase one then, because you'll be able to save a lot of money, 40% off your purchase, and it seems like about every 2 or 3 weeks Rockstar has these warehouses on sale. So yeah, I would suggest just to wait when you buy a large warehouse for it to be on sale. Once you get your hands on a large warehouse, it is definitely the most efficient of the 3 sizes. First of all, it can store, as I said, 111 crates, meaning that you can continuously fill it, apart from, having to sell every 16 crates. But the main reason to why a larger warehouse is better is because the more you fill the warehouse, the more the crates are worth. So for a 16 crate warehouse, I think the max each crate is worth is 15,000. When it comes to a medium warehouse, it's 17,500, and a large warehouse is $20,000 per crate. That means every single crate in a large warehouse is worth $2,500 more than every single crate in a full medium warehouse. That is a lot of extra money, and that is the main reason to why you should focus on specifically getting large warehouses. Here arrives the problem. To make the most efficient money with special cargo, you want to own 5 large warehouses, and that's going to set you back a lot of money. If the average warehouse costs you about $2 million, that means it's going to drop you around $10 million to get your hands on 5 large warehouses. The reason why you want to own 5 is down to the very simple fact that each warehouse has its own assistant, and you can pay that assistant $7,500 to go source you a crate. Now, even if that person only brings back 1 crate, as I just talked about earlier, a full large warehouse sells those crates for $20,000 each. So you're still going to be making $12,500 on profit, even if the associate only sources you 1 crate. The main reason to why you want to have these associates working for you is down to the very simple fact that it turns what is a business only making money when you are doing the sourcing to a semi-passive business. You just need to click 1 button, people go out, source crates for you, and then you just need to sell. It's a lot simpler than every 5 minutes going out and sourcing crates. Let's say you're able to get 3 crates delivered every 5 minutes, and you own more than 1 warehouse. You don't have to wait for the crate cooldown for sourcing. That means that every 5 minutes you're able to source 3 crates. 60 minutes divided by 5 means that you're going to be able to source about 12 times. So 12 times 3 is 36 crates. And then, as we talked about earlier, we said that a max filled large warehouse is worth $20,000 per crate. So if we do 36 crates multiplied by the $20,000 per each crate, that means in total you're going to be earning $720,000 every hour. However, that's not necessarily the case, because you also have to add in the fact that you're spending money on each of these crate sources. It's $18,000. So sure, on paper it looks like you're making $720,000 per crate source. However, as we said, that's 12 sources together. So if we multiply 12 by 18, that means you're spending $216,000 of that profit on sourcing the crates alone, turning $720,000 down to about $500,000 of profit. And that is if you only took 5 minutes for every single source. Let's say you get unlucky and you get the Lupe mission where you have to go out and blow up the storage containers underwater. That's going to take you a good 15 minutes, eating into your time chunk. Let's say you get a mission where you have to go off a little bit further away and it's a single crate delivery back and forth 3 times. That might take you 10 minutes. So in a perfect world, you're able to source crates and finish these missions in 5 minutes each. But in reality, you're going to be earning probably around $450,000 to $400,000 every hour sourcing crates alone. That is not very good. I mean, heck, you can do payphone hits and make a pretty similar amount of money, and that's just payphone hits alone, and that's 3 every hour. So if you want my opinion, don't actually do special cargo sourcing. It's not a great way of making money. You should definitely definitely be doing the Cayo Perico heist. You should be doing agency contracts or really anything else over just sourcing special cargo, because you're not going to be earning a lot of money per hour doing this. When special cargo was originally introduced into the game, it was a great way of making money, but it's 2022 now, and it's been like 6 years, 7 years since these methods were introduced, so it makes sense they're outdated. However, Rockstar recently updated the way you can make money with this business, as I talked about earlier, in part of the Criminal Enterprise update, which this is where things get great. Because each warehouse you purchase comes with an associate. This associate, you can pay $7,500 to take 48 minutes of real-life time to go source you on average 2 crates. Sometimes they'll bring you 1 crate, sometimes they'll bring you 2 or 3. So we're just going in the middle and saying on average you're getting 2 crates per source. If you own 5 warehouses, that means every 48 minutes on average you're getting 10 crates. Now I did all this math in a previous video, and I'll just link that video in the description if you want to see that math. But in total, I averaged about, with costs included, you're going to make around $140,000 every 48 minutes in Grand Theft Auto Online just by paying your associates. It takes very, very quick amount of time. I calculated with the strip of warehouses I own, it takes about 3 minutes now, especially with my Presser Mark II I purchased on my Broke to Billions account. So 3 minutes of my time to then wait another 45 minutes for these crates to come back, and then I just go down the strip again and start sourcing them. The great thing about this is it's not like you're actively spending your time on sourcing these crates. You're paying other people to do it for you while you're doing payphone hits and contracts, or you're doing setups for your Kosatka. So it's a massive way of saving time and as well making money. So if you're making $140,000 every hour, that's actually pretty decent. In fact, that's better than great. That's fantastic money. The highest earning semi-passive businesses in the game right now is the cocaine lockup and the bunker. The bunker I calculated makes around $94,500 every hour, and I think the cocaine lockup was somewhere around $100,000 an hour, very close to each other. And that means that special cargo associate sourcing is going to earn you around $40,000 more per every hour than it would for the bunker. It's a great way of making money. I should also point out that there's no chance of your warehouses being raided, especially the large one, until you have 77 crates or more in it, which is a lot of crates. So you never have to worry about it being raided until you get it up to that 77 mark. Then, well, yeah, you have to be really, really careful, because you do not want a lot of money being taken out of your business that you spent on sourcing these crates. There is a strategy that a lot of professional grinders do out there that can actually double the money you make when sourcing crates. For example, as we talked about, passive income, you can make around $140,000. However, it's possible to actually make $280,000. And it's down to the very simple fact that occasionally, once every 2 or 3 months, Rockstar will make it so that you can actually sell your special cargo for double on sale missions. So that means a large warehouse, which normally sells for $2.2 million, can now possibly sell for $4.4 million. And if you add on that high demand bonus, I mean, it can go upwards of $6 million. It's a crazy way of making money. However, there is one problem with that strategy, and that is, as I said, it's once every 2 or even 3 months. And in that time waiting, you're just losing money. If you want my opinion on what I would do, I actually think that's a really bad set of advice to follow when making money, down to the very simple fact that some of these players will wait 3 or even 4 weeks for these double money missions to come out for special cargo. For example, in that 4 weeks, I could have filled all 5 of my warehouses just by this passive way of filling them, which defeats the whole purpose of waiting, because I could have done a full sale mission, made a massive amount of money off of them, and then done it again. It's just wasting money that you could have been earning passively, if that makes any sense. The best advice I can give you is never ever sell your crates on a Wednesday or even a Tuesday at that point. Every Thursday is when the update to the servers apply, and that's when the new weekly double money things come out. So if you sold your crates on a Wednesday, that's a really dumb decision, because it's possible on Thursday Rockstar's going to add a double money. So what you should do is wait until Thursday, sell your crates exactly on that day, 111. That way you have a full week of time that you can start sourcing again, having your associates get your crates, and that way if the next Thursday it does happen to be a double money sale, then you're fine. Then you've already sourced maybe 30-40% of your large warehouses, and then you can just manually source them while having your associates get them at the same time. And now we arrive at the final part of Special Cargo, the high demand bonus. Filling a large warehouse, if you sold in a solo session, will make you 2.2 million. However, if you sell in a public lobby, let's say with 21 or more people, you're going to be earning $3.3 million. That is an extra 1 million on each sale. That is huge. If you sell all 5 large warehouses in public lobbies with 21 people or more, you're going to be earning an extra $5.5 million. That is why I personally always sell in public lobbies. Down to the very simple fact that, sure, you could lose one warehouse, but even if you lose one warehouse, right? So in total, you'd make 15 million if you sold all large in a public lobby. However, if you were to lose one of those warehouses, you would make 13 million. You know how much you'd make if you did it in a solo lobby? Well, you would make, that's right, 10 million. You're still making an extra $3 million on profit, even if one of your warehouses gets destroyed if you sell in a public lobby. Now, I would suggest to have 2 people help you, so yourself and then 1 other friend. That's what I do. So it's me and my friend Fallen, who helped me last time I sold all 5, didn't have a single problem, down to the very simple fact that, let's say you're selling and you get the truck mission. With the trucks, what you should do is you should put on Ghost Organization, get into the first vehicle, do all the deliveries yourself, and then get into the other truck, have your other friend get into the other truck as well, and then boom, you both can deliver the 2 trucks together, basically as if it was just a 2-truck delivery mission. The second one you can get is the Cuban, and if you have 2 people, very easy to do. You do the first plane, get in it, have your friend cover with an Oppressor Mark II or something, very easy to do. And then the final one you get is the Titan or the tugboat. The Titan, very easy. As long as you go off the radar when taking off, it's super easy. And if you deal with a modder that blows you up by cheating, as long as you're recording, you send it into Rockstar, which I showed a video on earlier on the channel, maybe about a month ago, and I got all the money back, plus the high demand bonus money as well. So thank you very much, Rockstar. But yeah, it's very easy to sell with the Titan because it's only 10 deliveries in total. Sometimes it's only 5. Just go off the radar, make your way over to Sandy. You can fly as high as you want. Cops won't get mad at you for most of them. I think there's one Titan sale mission where they do, but for the most part, very easy to do the mission, and then you get your profit. And then the final one is the tugboat, and the tug is super easy because it's literally off in the water where nobody's at. So as long as you just go Ghost Org and you get the tug far enough out, it's just super easy to do at that point. So overall, I personally think it's a great idea to try and sell in public lobbies. At the end of the day, as I said, if you lose some of your product, it's not going to be the end of the world. And it is a good bit of help to give you more confidence in the future on selling in high demand lobbies. Either way, this is my opinion on crates, and hopefully this video helped you out. Overall, would I say it's worth it to drop $10+ million on these 5 warehouses? Yes. Down to the very simple fact that I've been able to make over $30 million on sale missions with my large warehouses just by doing 10 complete sales, because I've done all of them in high demand lobbies. It's a great way of making money, a super good way of making money, as long as you have 1 other friend to help you out. Either way, hopefully this video helped you out, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I know I didn't have this one too technical, but it doesn't really need to be that technical. Buy 5 warehouses, pay your associates to source your crates, sell it. It's pretty simple. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.